Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, or perhaps welcome for the first time. In today's video, I'm going to be playing the front 10 of my home course, which is going to be Langan Municipal Park in Mobile, Alabama. It is one of the closer courses within driving distance of where I live, and it's probably the course I've played the most, and it's probably one of the more beginner-friendly courses, I would say, in the area. So without further ado, let's jump into the front 10. All right, so we're at hole 1, it's 234 feet. So a few different ways to attack this hole. I'm just going to go straight at it because, I don't know, that's what I'm feeling right now. It's also customary to throw 2 off the first tee box. I'm going to throw 2 shots on this one and take the best one, but every other hole I'm taking my first shot and that's it. My lovely cameraman show the basket there. You can see I got to get between these 2 bushes, but or you can go over them. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways to attack this one, but I'm just going to go straight at it. I'm going to throw my signature ESP feeders.
It'll be a tree.
That wasn't great. Nope. Kind of let that one drift a little bit too far to the right. I kind of wanted it to come back, but I didn't release it the way I needed to. So I'll show you another way that you can attack this. I'm going to do a forehand with the Justice. Go through this wider gap and try to have it go to the right towards the basket. That was multitudes better. Multitudes better. That's probably what I should do every time. But anyway, all right, let's get it.
Yeah.
So this one actually did turn out pretty great. So hopefully we can get a birdie here on the first hole. It's a little windy. We got there.
Yay!
All right, this is hole 2, 254 feet. Pretty straightforward. If you take a look over towards the basket, love the camera, they'll do it. Just gotta miss this one tree right here in front of me. And then just get to the basket. I'm going to throw an Explorer. Up the Explorer. Definitely put that a little bit too outside. I thought I might skip a little bit more than that, but I'll at least get a par and maybe have a chance at birdie. So actually turned out a little better than I thought. Definitely inside the first circle, first 33 feet. We'll see if we can get a birdie here. A little bit of a headwind though, so.
Aw.
That's a really good bag. That's you hate to see those. So it's going to be a par, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is a hole, not because it's an ass, even though it kind of is, but that's just because of the way it's numbered and lettered here. This is a 353-foot hole. I definitely don't have the arm strength to get down there, so I'm really just hoping to set up for a par. The only thing you're really trying to do is stay in bounds. The sidewalk over here to the right's out of bounds, and then obviously the water isn't out of bounds. So I'm just trying to stay in bounds, and I'm going to go for a forehand, my first forehand of the day, so hopefully this goes out well. It's going to be an X3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe? Oh! I think I'm on land. I think
so.
That might have also been my furthest ever forehand on this hole. Man, that might be really, really good. We're going to find out when we get down there. That,
right.
That was a nail biter. It just made it. That's awesome. I'll put it out a little bit in front because you're technically allowed a meter off the OB line, which is the grass line, so I kind of roughly a meter. Not a tournament. So I have a really long putt for birdie. I'm going to try to give it a little bit of a run here, but obviously I don't want to make it to where I can't par it, so I'm going to try to be a little bit cautious. A little windy. Definitely got a par, didn't go out of bounds. I'll take it. We're -1 still through the round. All right, we're at hole 3, 230 feet. A little bit of water in play, but it doesn't really come into play too much. It's more about just trying not to hit these trees and try to stay in bounds, because if you go deep, you will go into the water on the other side of the basket. So you have to really gauge your power perfectly here to put yourself in contention for a birdie. Usually I try to go over these bushes over here to the right and have it curve into the left. I'm gonna go at it with my heart. I'm hoping I didn't skip into the water. I don't think I did, but we'll see when we get down there. So we actually didn't skip in the water. That's pretty great. Definitely within circle one. I missed the last couple of putts, so kind of hoping I can get this one. And, you know, the birdie is, these are definitely front 10 holes are definitely where you want to do most of your scoring. Most of the easier shots here.
Yay!
There we go, 2 under. All right, so this is hole 4, 275 feet. We're at the B position. A little bit of a tunnel shot, but I should be able to make the gap. Just all about distance control on this one. It's a little bit downhill. Gonna go at it with my ESP Fierce. Oh boy. Yep, I yanked the shit out of that.
Ish.
I'm over by hole 1. I'm gonna have to beat up with those people over there to throw that approach shot. First big error of the day. Way over here. Distance was not an issue, but I yanked the crap out of it. So I'm just gonna try to do some funky forehand approach thing. I got this bush in my way. Gotta stay behind my lie here. Just gonna try to throw the zone. Just try to get it close to the basket. Try to escape with the par after a terrible drive. Well, that was also really, really bad. Not even close to far enough. So this is gonna be a tough one. Let's just walk down here. Yeah, this is blowing up my game. That's for sure. We're doing pretty well up until now. Hopefully we can get back on the right track. Hopefully I can make this really long putt for a par. If not, we're going to be walking out with a bogey, unfortunately. A little tailwind, trying to knock this down.
So close.
That's going to be a bogey. So we're back to -1, I think, now. Yeah. All right, so now we're on hole 5. We really choked up the last couple of holes, unfortunately, so hopefully we can get back on track here. This is in the short pin position, so this is a little over 300 feet. As you can see, when you look ahead, it's definitely tricky. You really have to play something towards the outside right and have it break back to the left. If you release early or go for anything else, you can wind up hitting all kinds of trees. So just gotta make sure you keep it at the right height. I usually try to aim for those 3 trees, kind of over towards the hole 6 tee pad, and then kind of have it come into the left. And usually I only par this hole. I've only birdied it a couple of times, but we'll see what we can do today. I'm gonna be throwing a Lucid Glow Glimmer Trespass. Oh, it has like a really cool stamp on it though. So shout out to Infinite Disc for putting this cool thing out. I like the way it looks. That might be too outside. I don't know, we'll see if it skips. That was not the skip that I wanted nor needed. So par at best probably on this one. So yeah, I went a little bit too much outside, didn't push it far enough, so I got a decent distance putt here for a birdie. But we'll see what we can do, maybe. Every now and then you get one of these. Yikes.
Oh man.
That's gonna be a par. This is hole 6. It's in a long position, so it's gonna be 528 feet. This is our first par 4. It's only one of 4 par 4s on the course. And yeah, so I'm just trying to not hit the tree right in front of the tee pad. That's you know, a great start. And then just try to keep it low enough so I don't hit that overhanging branch. And just try to get it down there and give myself a chance to approach for a birdie. So let's just hope that I don't hit the thing. That's really all I can do. I'm gonna go with the Trespass. Definitely lower than I wanted, but I really didn't want to hit that branch on film for all of you. So I didn't get as far down the fairway as I wanted, but you know, it's something to work with. All right, so we have a chance. We have a chance. I like being on this side of the fairway on this hole because it's way more open to approach from if you have a forehand as a right-handed player. So that's what we're gonna go for here. We're just gonna throw a forehand with the Justice, flex it a little bit to get a little bit of distance, and hopefully maybe you have a birdie since it's a par 4. I flex it too much. Way too much flex. Yeah, I don't think I'm birdieing that guy, but hopefully we can get up for the par. I didn't go out of bounds. I just missed it, so I'm gonna take the meter off
And now we got this putt. Again, distance was not an issue, but the yank job definitely was. And I hope that this proves I'm not picking my best shots by any means, because these have been pretty bad. But we're going to see what we can do here. A little too high. That's a good par. All right, we're at hole 7. This is just under 300 feet. It is pretty straightforward. I just got to miss the tree right in front of me. A lot of different ways to attack it, but I'm just going to go for a disc to go outside right and kind of have it spike back in towards the basket. And of course, I have placed the disc in the worst possible spot for a putt. You'll see what I mean in just a second. See, I was almost perfect. Now I gotta deal with this thing. This is not fun. Like putts in the knee. I like never do this, by the way, so this is probably not gonna go very well.
Oh, nice.
We did it. We got a bird. All right, so this is hole 8, 660-foot par 4. Just got to get down there and hope I'm not behind the tree so I can approach the basket. We're going to go with the ESTGs. Flip it out. I was a little nose up, so I didn't really get as much distance as I hoped for, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so ended up a little bit more left of where I wanted to be, but at least I got an open look at the basket, not behind the trees or anything, so that's a positive. So just gonna try to throw a forehand up to the basket, see if I can maybe get a birdie, but at least make sure I get this ball. Oh, I have a chance. Get back in position. I don't think I got enough distance on it, but you know, it was on line.
Okay.
All right, so I was definitely well short of where I need to be to really get a birdie here, but maybe we can prayer long putt it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. Oh Lord. Oh well, par at least. All right, so this is the last hole of this front 10 video. We're on hole 9. It is just under 400 feet, but it plays longer than that because you can't really go straight at the basket. You have to go like away to the outside right because all the trees are in the way. So for me, this plays more like 450 feet or so, I feel like. I definitely don't have the power to get there. So really, I'm just trying to stay in bounds, not hit a tree, and give myself a chance to approach with the par. I've never even come close to birding this hole. So just trying to not screw up, really, is what the goal is. Going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the X3. Well, I hit a branch as you saw there, so I definitely lost a good bit of distance on that. Not that I would have had a chance to birdie anyway, but at least it would have made the approach a lot more safe. And now I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure what I want to do approach-wise here. I could just go for like the backhand on the right of this tree, have it break left, or I could go for the forehand. What do you think? Forehand or backhand?
4.
Forehand?
Yeah.
Thanks. Son. There goes my score. If it doesn't work out, it's on you.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, well, you know. Get in the basket. Get in the basket? Oh!
Told
Well,
you.
You know, I gotta trust the wonderful woman behind the camera, and so that's gonna set me up for a tap-in par. I mean, that's done. So that's gonna be it for this front 10 video. I think I shot -2, I think, on the front 10.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know I had 3 birdies, but I had that one bogey that was like really bad on hole 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll do it in the math, and it'll be into some kind of image or something down below. And I'll see you next time for the back 10.